Hi guys, I'm in the forest as you can see, taking a walk here. So, as you can probably tell by now, I really love being in nature, and I think it's one of the best things to do. But today I'm not gonna talk about nature. I want to talk about a little bit. I want to share a little bit about my story and answer to a question which a friend of mine recently sent me on Facebook. She's living in an ashram right now at the Isha Yoga Center, and those of you who know me, you probably know that place. I spent 3 years there, and after that I came back to Germany to teach Hatha Yoga. She's in a similar position. She lives there, and now she's considering to do that training as well, which would mean that after that she would have to leave, because training is only for people who are, teaching outside. So yeah, it's a tough choice, I understand, and I think this applies for all people in some way, that we have to make these decisions what to do with our lives. And yeah, I just want to share with you first how it was for me. I went to the ashram in 2011 after I quit my corporate job at an investment firm. I didn't know how long I want to stay there, but I wanted to really dive deeply into yoga. So I knew that it's gonna be, at least a year or so. But I kept it open. It turned out to be 3 years at the end. And when I went there, I learned so much. I had such an amazing time. I had really the chance to dive deep into this whole yogic science and to experience that space, that energy, and that yogic way of living in a much, much deeper way than you could if you just, visit a yoga studio or something. At the same time, so, one side in me, I knew that this place offers you such a huge potential in terms of, what you can do in your life, basically. The ashram is basically about working on yourself. It's a place of growth, and everything is just made in such a way. So I knew that this place was, offering a unique opportunity. And I looked at the monks, and I knew that their path is, clear cut. It's like so focused. It's all about that. And if you do anything with that much focus and dedication, you will walk much faster. So I was considering that too. But something for me personally pulled me out and told me that, I still want to do something in the world. And I had this urge that I, have to go out and do something, have some impact in the world. It might be like a childish idea in my mind, and it might be also to some degree compulsive, because I don't know, I feel that need to accomplish something meaningful. But whatever it was, the point is, it was there, and I couldn't just ignore it, and I didn't want to suppress it either. So I decided to follow that urge and just to give myself fully to it. I think the most important thing is that, even my guru, Sadhguru, he's talking about this, is not so much which path we choose, but whatever we do, that we do it with full commitment. So when we take a decision, we don't doubt it, or we don't do it half-heartedly. Whatever we do it with absolute full commitment. And I think, so for you, if you have to make that choice, that decision, the question is, which path can you do with full commitment? Because I think that's gonna determine also to some degree how fast you're gonna grow and progress on your path. If you think right now that being in an ashram is the best choice for you, and you can fully dedicate yourself to that way of living, might be a good choice for you. But if you feel that every day you are feeling pulled to the other direction, maybe you have to give it a shot. I'm no one who can tell you that. I just know that I feel that whatever you do with full commitment will get you somewhere. And I think both paths are fine. Being a Hatha Yoga teacher is a very unique experience, and I think it's a wonderful way, a wonderful path that allows you to give you some degree of independence, where you can travel, where you can live outside in the world. At the same time, you are deeply connected to the path of yoga, because by sharing this with others, you are so deeply involved in that path. So I think both of these paths, fully dedicating yourself as a volunteer, living in an ashram, and also being a Hatha Yoga teacher in the world, are two wonderful paths. And the question is, to which can you dedicate yourself right now, fully? And look at it honestly, what are your reasons, what are your motivations? If right now, you're fully, completely fulfilled, happy within yourself, and you don't have a need to do anything, then the only motivation would be, the question of what can you give? In which place can you give more to the world? Can you have more impact being in an ashram? And you can have an impact there, for sure. Or can you have more impact traveling and teaching Hatha Yoga programs? Then that's the question. But if you feel that there's still some need in you also, and you want to go out, you want to do things, you want to have experiences, then just openly, acknowledge that that need is there, and see if you can, if you need to maybe fulfill it. And maybe it'll take you 2 or 3 years to get over that. You have all these experiences. Maybe then you want to return to the ashram. Or maybe you decide, hey, you enjoy this life as a Hatha Yoga teacher so much, you just stick to it. For me right now, I enjoy it very much, even though it's a struggle. Especially if you want to make a living, you have to build that. So it's a struggle, but I enjoy it. But which one is right for you, I don't know. Nobody can tell you. I don't think that there's the right one. I think you have to know and ask yourself, whenever you take a decision like that, which is the one that you can fully commit yourself? And what's the thing that you can do with full dedication day in, day out? And then do that. So I hope this was of any help to you making that decision, and to anybody else being in a similar position, in a similar situation. I wish you all the best with that. And for everyone who joins in here in my YouTube channel the first time, please leave a comment, let me know if you enjoyed this. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I publish a new video every single week. So if you don't want to miss out on this, just hit the subscribe button below. It's completely free, but you will get notifications. Actually, I'm gonna put it up here, so you can just click on that image and you'll be notified about future updates. Alright guys, see you soon, bye.